welcome back to my channel. This is the Geography 100-day countdown. I think we're on day 17, but I'm not 100% sure. It will say in the comments below. I'm losing track because I'm bulk filming these as I go, because if not, it's not going to get done, and I really want to get them up for you guys. So today we are looking at managing tropical rainforests. Subscribe down below. Subscribe down below if you are finding these useful. Share with a friend, share with a classmate. That's it, let's get going. So what are the rates of deforestation? Tropical rainforests are perhaps the most endangered ecosystem on Earth. Every 2 seconds, an area the size of a football field, about 1 hectare, is being destroyed. That's over 1,500 hectares an hour. An area the size of China has been lost from our rainforests. Deforestation in Brazil. The rates of deforestation in Brazil have varied a lot since 1988. Historically, small-scale farming was largely responsible for the deforestation in Brazil. However, most deforestation now involves large landowners and big companies. Most rainforest has been cleared for cattle ranching. From 2004, the rate of deforestation in Brazil fell by nearly 80% to the lowest level on record. But there were several reasons for this. Firstly, the Brazilian government cracked down on illegal deforestation. And secondly, consumer pressure not to use products from deforested areas led to a decline in cattle ranching. However, deforestation in Brazil then began to rise again. 7,900 kilometres squared were deforested between August 2017 and July 2018. So why should our tropical rainforest be protected? There are several reasons. Firstly, biodiversity. Tropical rainforests contain half of all the plants and animals in the world. They are home to thousands of different species. Some plants may even become extinct before they've been discovered. Secondly, climate change. Rainforests absorb and store carbon dioxide, a gas that is partially responsible for climate change. Thirdly, the climate itself. Tropical rainforests are known as the lungs of the world. 28% of the world's oxygen comes from rainforests. They prevent the climate from becoming too hot and too dry. Fourthly, medicine. Around 25% of all medicines come from rainforest plants. More than 2,000 tropical forest plants have anti-cancer properties. Number 5, resources. Tropical rainforests trees provide invaluable hardwoods as well as nuts, fruit and rubber. Number 6, water. Rainforests are important sources for clean water. 20% of the world's fresh water comes from the Amazon basin. And then 7, people. Indigenous tribes live in the world's rainforest, making use of them and of the forest resources without causing any long-term harm. And then thinking about the Achar people in the Peruvian Amazon. The Achar tribe have about 11,000 people. They live in small communities and rely on resources of the rainforest in their buildings, food and fuel. There are rich reserves of oil in this region. Oil companies want permission to explore and drill for the oil. If this happens, the Achar will lose some of their traditional lands and may see their environment damaged by oil pollution. The Achar are resistant to oil exploitation, obviously. They have successfully defended their land. But in 2012, the oil company Talisman Energy stopped their oil exploration in the region. So we're going to look at this question. Tropical rainforests are more valuable if left intact rather than being deforested. Do you agree? Justify your answer. I'm going to say yes. They are so much more valuable. They're the lungs of the earth, so they will help us to slow down or mitigate against the effects of climate change. Half of all the world's plant and animals live there, so important for biodiversity. What else? Water. 20% of all the world's clean water comes from the Amazon basin, river basin. Medicines that come from there. There's a people group living there. The resources it provides. If it's deforested, we lose all of these wonderful benefits of our rainforests. So that's what I would say. You then have to explain it further, but I'll leave that up to you as your practice question for the day. So I hope you found this useful. Do subscribe down below if you have, and I will see you same time tomorrow at 7 AM.